this ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah, I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright? I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? I'll just breathe in.
Oh my lord. I hope y'all girls, hello girls. I hope y'all enjoyed my new single, Just Breathing. It is available on iTunes for purchase. It is available on iTunes for purchase for the low price of $2.99. Everybody, I'm out of breath because I was singing, honey. I was singing. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Huh? Oh my Lord. Singing door to door. Step to step. Hello, my girls. All right, y'all. Hold on 1 second. For some reason, I'm not getting audio out of the thing. I didn't move that over there. Okay, girls. Where's that video I wanted to play first? All right, everybody. Cut the mute. Cut. Marsha, cut the cram. Hold on. That doesn't really do effect, does it? Jan? Jan, cut the cram. You're better now. Hey, everybody. I'm just messing with you girls. Hit that like button, girls, if you wouldn't mind. How is everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing fabulous. Hello, everybody. I'm Church of Debra. We are here. We're doing a wonderful live show this lovely June the 17th. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Betty Blue, how are you doing, honey? Hello, impeccable pricing. Betty's in the house. Donnie's in the house. Doobie's in the house. Let's see who else is in the house. We've got Chris in the house. Hello, honey. Forerunners in the house. Eric's in the house. Sean's in the house. So many girls are in the house. Make sure you hit that like button. Base Bass, how are you doing, honey? I'm sorry about 45. Hopefully you were safe and secure. Sell them Trump hats and shirts, honey, and give me half the profit. Make money off of them, honey. Make money off of them, honey. That rhymes. Hello, Brian. Hello, Mr. Lou. How are you doing, honey? Hello, regular Lou. And Lou from the 4th to the 5th to the back. Hello, Fractured. How is everybody doing? I'm so glad to see each and every one of y'all. If you hit that like button, I really appreciate it. Hello, Rebecca. All right, girls, we're going to get started. We've got some things we're going to check out. I wasn't going to lead with this, but now we are. Girls, y'all know I love me a microwave. Y'all know I have an obsession with a microwave chicken, right? Y'all know I do. I don't know what caused this. I don't know why I'm like this, but I love me a good old microwave chicken. Girls, we're going to check out this microwave chicken together. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, it's me, Michelle with Levis, your hostess with the mostest. I am on my VIP page, and I'm trying to get everything set up here tonight. I have 6 parties going on, so I thought I would go live on my VIP page.
In one
that way
go,
everybody
honey.
can join. So I'm hoping that someone pops on and tells me that you guys can see me.
We see you, honey.
I'm going to try to go to my live feed on my laptop too. So
yes,
that if
the
you
peg
guys
chicken.
have any questions, I will be able
peg
to
chickens are the
see
best.
the questions. So I'm going to try to bring that up now. Let's see here. Is anybody on with me yet? If you can see
Girl,
me,
get to the chicken.
let me turn down my volume.
Peg the chicken,
I
honey.
have the privilege of living in her house, and I remember things that she had of Tupperware.
What? Okay, first and foremost, what is these earbuds, honey?
Like olive green canister she had on her cupboard, and mixing bowls that she would use. And so I've grown up just always using Tupperware, but I always thought it was just containers until I started buying different things, and I was like, what? And for 3 months now, I've been a Tupperware consultant, and I'm loving every minute of it. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment, ask the questions. I will try to respond to you as I see them pop up.
Girl, that top used to be a bath towel, honey.
I will find out and get back to you.
Girl, them earbuds are obnoxious, honey.
I was saying earlier, tonight is 80s night. No, I don't normally dress with
it's 80s.
my shoulder hanging off and my side ponytail with my scrunchie, but I went out specifically and found a scrunchie just
well, I'm
to wear
not judging her for that. We're judging her for she's going to cook this. She's going to cook this chicken in the microwave. That's why we're judging her.
So let me get my... I should have taken my glasses off first. Give me a second. I got this side ponytail going on.
Girl, I hope she didn't touch that chicken and then she's touching her glasses.
I think back, like, how did we used to wear these earrings and heavy jewelry all the time? Because I hardly ever wear earrings nowadays. And side ponytails and big hair and spiked high heels. And I remember the makeup. I didn't have time to add 80s makeup. I was going to add 80s makeup, but I ran out of time.
Okay, add the 80s makeup to the chicken, honey.
Let me
It'll
tell you about
for
the
a good
stack
video.
cooker, how we're going to cook our dinner tonight. So if you order the stack cooker, this is how it comes.
Girl, come on.
And it comes with
is the butt plug thing now in the stack cooker? Like before, remember it was separately.
Seals. That's what Tupperware calls their famous lids, is seals, because of the way that they seal. So
yeah, why is the apron hole that small? That's not going to fit around most people's hands.
Essentially, I could have prepped this meal this morning before I went to work, or even last night before I went to bed, and it would be ready to go when I got home, because I could get everything in here, put a seal on, and
literally, she clapped a seal and brought it home from the beach.
So it comes with a 3-quart casserole for the bottom, and we're going to use that today. And then it comes with a
Flavor of Love was really good.
casserole.
Bridget.
It comes with a 1.5-quart colander.
Gorgeous.
So like this is super great for cooking like your any kind of ground meat, because you can put it in the colander section and put the other
Show us the bird,
I made this
man. Touch
for
the
a microwave.
bird. Show us
I
the
know,
bird.
you guys don't believe me yet, but just watch. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to take my rings off because I made this butter here with a little bit of lemon zest.
Wait, what?
And a little bit.
What is that?
Here with a little bit of seasoning and some pepper. So I actually used, I can't believe it.
Okay. One thing I will say about having the AirPod Pros, and I think this feature is even working down to just the normal AirPod, the wireless ones, is that active listen thing. Well, actually, you know what? The normal AirPods have passive. They have holes in them, so you can still hear stuff around you. The Pros have like the silicone tip that's stuck in your ear, and you have to have like that system where you can hear, right? It equals out the pressure. Those things on her ears, there's no way. That's why she's talking so loud, because I don't think they have like an active listen system. So she can't hear herself speak, so she's being really loud. Those things are just, it looks like there's tumors in her ears.
It's not butter because I'm doing Weight Watchers, but if I wasn't doing Weight Watchers, I would have used real butter, and I just kind of mixed it all.
So she's not doing Weight Watchers. She's doing Weight Watchers, so she's using margarine? Girl, no. Honey.
All together. Well,
Just
I
don't
want to
use
get
any of it at that
my
point.
chicken here nice and happy, so I'm going to butter him up kind of just like I would a Christmas turkey. I'm going to put butter all over the outside of him, and then I'm going to wash my hands. So, I'm just going to take
she can have that on Weight Watchers. It looks like peanut butter, honey. Hello,
Can you guys
Sherry.
see what
Hello,
I'm doing
Maddie.
here? I've got my whole chicken here, and I just put some of the butter on.
But it's not butter, she's saying. She's on Weight Watchers, so it's margarine.
Spread it all over my chicken. All under the wings, under the legs, just like if it was Christmas turkey time. Right? We want to get butter all over him. All over the breast for sure, because that's everybody's favorite part. If you have a little bit of your skin, you can, I don't know if everybody else does this, but in my family,
if you have, this is why you need to get your bird out like 30 to an hour, 30 minutes before you start cooking it. You want to prep it. You want to let it sort of get a little bit up to temperature, and you want to pat it dry, because if you're going to coat it with butter, real butter, hopefully, and salt, you need to get the moisture off. But if you're going to take a frozen bird or a really cold bird, honey, it just ain't going to want to go on, honey.
butter under the skin of our turkeys, so I do the same thing with my
Dancing
chicken.
voice. I wish I was that chicken, don't we all?
So basically you just get the butter.
I mean, at this point, why are you using a spoon to scoop it out? You're already using your hands, honey. Just stick your hands in the thing and then don't waste the spoon.
You kind of wedge your fingers right up under the skin, and it makes a little cavity. Gosh, this smells so good.
I did not mean to misgender the chicken. I apologize.
Took the lemon zest right off of my lemon, and I put it right into this butter mixture.
I don't want a
along with
chicken
my
that
lemon
big.
pepper
That chicken's too
seasoning already.
big.
So
Look at the breast on that chicken. It's, oh my God. The hormones they pumped into that thing. I don't want a chicken that big, honey. It ain't of Christ. It just ain't.
It's extra bit of freshness, you guys. It smells so good. Don't forget to get under them arms of that chicken. You want to get all that yummy
Oh my
goodness
God,
everywhere.
the peanut butter,
Okay,
or whatever
so,
that is.
The next thing I'm going to do,
It's sticking to the plate, honey.
after I make sure I get all this yummy good butter on here.
But, honey, what is
I'm going to wash my hands
this?
really quick. You're gonna
Girl,
see
at
that
this point, why didn't you just get you some Pam butter flavoring spray and just spray it with that? Because it's the same thing. You're using oil anyways, vegetable oil.
wash my hands a whole lot, and I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to pop off.
It would have been so much less messier, honey.
Picture come through.
Girl, please don't touch your phone with them
I don't see a
hands.
picture yet. Oh, but I hope it does come through, Missy, because I want to see all your guys' 80s pictures for sure. I want to see all
No,
of
you
them.
don't. You just want to make them sign up under you so you get a bonus, honey, and finally make some money doing this MLM, honey.
Sorry, I'm just going to wash my hands super fast. Anytime you're working.
Girl, why does her oven have such a small view? Like, that looks like a crematorium oven or something where you just have a tiny window, honey, so you can see.
With any kind of meats, but especially poultry. Hopefully you guys can still hear me well.
With the fingers under the
You
skin,
want
or
to
else
make
the
sure
turkey gets the
and
house
wash
again.
your hands, because you do not
She washed her hands that were covered in fake butter, literally under some water for a second. I'm sure they're real clean, honey.
I want to get chicken juices or any of that.
But you want to wash you got a nail brush over there, Susie Q, honey? Come on.
Kind of stuff. You do not want salmonella at all. That'll be terrible.
But why wash your hands if you're not going to properly wash them, honey? You just rinsed them under water, honey.
For that, see, all of us. You do not want to get chicken juices or terrible.
Honey, come on now.
Cavity. Right
come
up
on,
the,
honey.
Oh! Just shove it right up this chicken's cavity. So, now we're going to take our comb and we're going to shove it right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the... And we're going to shove it right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the...
Michael Jackson.
Right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the...
Oh.
Just like right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the... Just like so. I'm going to bring this cavity right up the... And we're going to shove it right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the... And we're going to shove it right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the... Just like so. I'm going to bring... Just like...
Thank you so much for the super chat, Snake Trash. I really appreciate that.
Just like so. Okay, so now
we're gonna speed her out.
Juices or any of that kind of stuff. Do not want salmonella at all. That would be terrible. Okay, so now we're gonna take our comb and we're gonna shove it right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the... Just terrible. Okay, so now we're gonna take our comb and we're gonna shove it right up this chicken's cavity. Right up the... Just like so. I'm gonna bring it close to the camera here, okay? So, we've got the chicken.
Oh.
Up this chicken's cavity. Right up the... Just like so. I'm gonna bring it close to the camera here, okay? So, we've got the chicken's cavity. Right up the... Just like so. I'm gonna bring it close to the camera here, okay? So, we've got the chicken. And I'm going to have to touch it and wash my hands again, guys. Sorry. Okay, I'm trying really hard.
Oh my God, look at all of the fake butter that's on the... Yeah, there you go. Get it,
we got this butter on this bird. I couldn't find you till now. Oh, well, you found me. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad you found us and that you are joining us. So basically what I've done since you're just joining, I've got actually it's a 4-pound chicken. A 4-pound chicken that I have seasoned up and now buttered up. I shoved the cone up the butt of my chicken and I've got it sitting right up and down. I'm going to wash my hands again really quick.
She shoved the cone up the butt of the chicken. Girl, cooking terms.
I've got it sitting right up and down. I'm going to wash my hands again really quick.
The cooking terms.
That I have seasoned up and now buttered up.
Girl, the frame rate seems so bad now, doesn't it, when it's normal?
And I've got it sitting right up and down. I'm going to wash my hands again really quick and I'll come back.
Our phone must be like filming at like 23.9 frame rate or something because the frame rate's so weird.
I can show you the chicken. Hey, don't forget to take pictures.
Yeah, it would be easier just to spray it with the pan butter flavoring and put it in the oven. You have a gas oven right there that can get really hot, honey.
Your selfies being dressed up in your 80s gear, guys, because I want to see those selfies. Or it'd be super cool and super fun to find some pictures of you guys from the 80s. I wish that I had more time. But I spent a fabulous day with my wonderful new friend Kim, who is joining us, and I appreciate her support. She's one of our party hosts, and we had the best day. But I ran out of time. I was going to try to find some of my pictures from the 80s, but oh well. I got dressed up. All right, hey, we have Kathy joining us. I can see you popped on. Thank you for joining us. If you're just coming in, I've got my stack cooker here, and I have buttered and seasoned them up with some, I'll try not to get too loud, guys.
Girl, the amount of bacteria and germs underneath those nail art gems, girl.
Buttered them up with some butter and lemon pepper seasoning and some garlic and some lemon zest. I got it into the cavity, and I put the cone of the stack cooker into the back of the chicken, and I just got him sitting up. So he's sitting up like that. But you know what? He's lonely in there, guys. He needs some friends, and I need some sides for my dinner, and I don't want to cook it on the stove. So I took the time to cut up some onions and some carrots and some celery, and I've got some potatoes, and just like if I was going to roast this in the oven, I'm putting it all around the sides.
But honey, you ain't roasting it. The microwave is not going to roast that thing, honey. You're basically just going to steam it.
They're going to drip down. And you can add just a little bit of seasoning. I cut up my potatoes earlier, guys. I got to drain them because I'm sitting in some water so they won't turn brown. And that's a trick you guys can use. You can cut your potatoes in advance, and as long as you have them in some cool water, they won't turn brown on you. So I'm just going to drain them in a colander real quick. because I gotta get my potatoes in there too, because that's just how I was raised. If you're cooking a protein, you gotta have a vegetable, you gotta have a starch. So that's what I'm doing here. And as this beautiful bird, oops, I dropped some potatoes on the ground. That's okay. I'll come up in a minute.
Potatoes
While
on
this
the
bird cooks,
ground.
it's gonna cook my
Potatoes on
sides,
the
and all those delicious
ground.
chicken
All the
wings are gonna
cups
flavor
around.
my veggies too.
Potatoes on the ground.
So, all right. Actually, I didn't have to pick those up, guys.
Is
My
that
little furry
lid
friends here
even
are
gonna
gonna
fit on that
so,
thing?
wash my hands again. And if you guys are just joining
She
us,
has
also
the
don't forget, I'm not
flamethrower
saying
under
it's
the
post while
sink
you're like,
for
well,
roasting.
well, after the party, then you guys are gonna have to post some pictures, and I'll have to go back and look through them. Okay, so now we're gonna get our 1.5 quart colander lid.
Okay.
Well, it's not a lid actually. Normally I would cook something else in this and stack another layer on top of that. But tonight we're gonna use it as a lid. See, just like that. And we're gonna get it in the microwave. So
Okay.
this recipe
So
calls for
she's
7 minutes per
using
pound
the
of
bottom
your food.
for a
I have an older
top.
microwave, so it takes more like 8 to 9 minutes. So this
The gay community knows all about using the bottom for the top. It never works out.
bird that I used was 4 pounds, and I've got a good, probably 2 pounds, I would say, of veggies, pound to 2 pounds of veggies in there. So that's basically how you're going to calculate how long your food is going to go in the microwave in your stack cooker. So let's just say, I'm gonna put it in for, it's just
Yeah,
under 4
that
pounds. So I'm
bottom
gonna
for the
say-
top is
I'm gonna
not
go 30
gonna
minutes, and then we'll
work,
check everything
honey.
wrong. Okay, so
It don't
right
make a
into
seal,
the microwave.
honey.
And I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, I have to watch this lady for 30 minutes, but don't worry, I won't leave you bored. I'm going to show you some of my favorite things.
She's gonna run her girl. She's gonna run her microwave for 30 minutes. Can you imagine the power use, honey? The power use. An oven would be more energy efficient, honey. What?
That Tupperware has, if you see right over here, I'm going to turn you towards my table because I have already set it up.
Girl.
But before I do that, I want to show you something else that I recently got that is on sale right now, and they have already sold out of the blue model, and I'm so sorry about that. I think you can still purchase it, you just have to wait. It's just is currently out of stock. So
30 minutes.
I have here my old lemon juicer that I had that I thought worked amazingly well. I was like, oh, that works so great to get all the juice out. Well, I recently got my juicer from Tupperware, and on the top, it's got this awesome zester, and it has a little cavity right here that when you're zesting, which I already zested this lemon, that's why it looks funky, when you zest it, it goes right into that hole, so you are not losing your lemon zest and going like, where is it at all over my counter? You're not.
But who's zesting not? When are you zesting and it's not over what you're using the zest for, honey? Like when you're zesting, you take your zester, you put it over what you're going to be zesting, and it goes into it. So now you're just going to put it in there to then dump it into what you're like, I'm not understanding the thought process in this. You're adding an extra step, just like how you used your Tupperware holder and your spoon when you could have just stuck your hands in the margarine and threw it on the bird, and been done. It's like you're adding these complex steps that you don't have to do, honey.
Scraping yourself on a microplane that you got from the hardware store.
Exactly. Her plastic squeezer is going to be better than the metal one, totally.
Your lemon zest. And check this out. I only did a little bit of the lemon because I already used it earlier, but look, it goes right into that cavity, so you're not losing your zest. And
where would you normally lose it, Susie?
you don't have to try to cut your finger. The backside of this is also not sharp, so you
Cut your face. What are you talking about? It's a zester, honey, not a weapon of mass destruction.
can get that zest right out of there, and you're not worried about cutting your fingers. Now, the thing that I have to show you guys, because I thought I had a pretty darn good juicer before, I want to show you. So I have my old zester here, or my old lemon juicer here. You put the lemons in this direction. If you've been doing it this way all these years, you've been doing it wrong. I'm sorry, I recently learned that myself. Any questions?
Well, no wonder you weren't doing it right, honey. Read your instructions.
What's happening? Did my picture come through? No. Sorry, I wish the pictures come through. I thought you could. So let me get this over here so you guys can see.
It
Let me know if you
inverts
guys
it,
can't see
honey,
anything.
like
I'll try
a
and get a better
nipple.
camera angle for you. So check this out. I'm going to squeeze this out. And I'm
Hello,
getting a good amount of
Craig,
juice out of
honey.
there. And I was like, oh, look at all the juice that I'm getting out of there. That's a great lemon juicer that I have. So then I got my Tupperware one. Same thing, guys. You're going to put it in the flat side facing down. And then we're going to squeeze out this one. And I don't know if you guys saw that, how much juice I already got out of that thing. Watch this. You're going to be amazed.
Girl, the plastic handle is bending. Honey, that thing is going to wear out in like a couple years. If that. It might not even make it 6 months. Girl, look right here. It's bending, honey, with your hand. That is not hanging on, honey.
Check this out. So here is the proof in the pudding. So look at this. This one's mashed. This one is literally inverted. Check this out. Let me pull this out for you guys. So this is my cheap one that I
You
thought
didn't even finish using it, honey.
worked so good. Look at that. My lemon's just mashed in there.
Because you stopped. You didn't do it all the whole process, honey.
I thought I was getting so much juice, but I really wasn't.
Girl,
Well, check
Juby
this one.
says it's $40 for that.
It's totally inverted, you guys. I'm down to the
Could you imagine if you did like something that Tupperware has and you try to like buy it and they're like, the person you're buying to is going to want you to sign up or have a party and you're like, I just want to buy the juicer. And then they're like, but you can get it free if you have a party. And you're like, I just want the juicer. And they're like, well, what if you get this and you can get this right now? We got a bonus if you have a party. What if you just give me 5 friends? What if you do this take home party and then I give you 20% off? I just want to buy the juicer. Okay? I just want to buy it.
I lost an earbud. Ah, things happen when you go live sometimes. Don't eat it. My dogs are already going to get it.
Oh.
Sorry about that, guys. Oh my goodness. I should repost this to like, what is that? Funniest home videos or, oh yeah, America's Funniest Home bloopers or something like that when things go wrong in the kitchen when you're live.
Exactly, Eric.
So
I
anyway,
just
guys,
made lemonade a few weeks ago and used the metal one and it worked perfectly.
You can see, comparing these two
Absolutely
lemons,
great. Totally.
which one got the most juice. I could not believe it until I saw it with my own eyes. Look at that. Isn't
Honey, you didn't finish juicing it.
crazy amazing? I
And
couldn't believe
actually, it
So
kind
yes,
of looks like the Tupperware one didn't do a good
this
job.
lemon zester slash juicer has been amazing, and I've used it and used it.
Girl,
and
did
used it
her
since I got it.
microwave
Right.
overheat? It looks like it turned
Let me
on.
get this out of my way.
No, it's still going. Never mind.
Now, you'll notice this knife that I use is pretty amazing too. I did not know until I started selling Tupperware that Tupperware also made knives. And not only just like this multi-purpose
Oh, honey,
knife,
it
this
looks
chef,
so
style knife.
cheap. Literally go to Costco or Sam's and get a pack of like the cheap knives, and it's going to be way better than this.
Can use on just about anything, but they have an array of knives, and I know you guys don't have a catalog in front of you, but if any, now I lost the other earbud. What is happening tonight? Sorry about that. I guess when I touched that button, I paused it.
Oh,
Anyway, if anybody
Remo, what
wants
the
a
hell is
catalog,
that,
just let me know in
Betty?
the comments or private message me. Send me your address. I will be more than glad to mail you guys the catalog. So, of course, right when
I
I wanted
mean,
to
the amount of waste, again, talking about taking steps when you don't have to. Send her your address and she will mail you a catalog versus someone just going online and looking at the catalog. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense, honey.
pop up in front of me. I can't find the page. But Tupperware makes an array of knives. They make pots and pans. There's so many things. And if I tried to show you guys everything that Tupperware has, I would just completely run out of time. And I don't want to run out of time.
Oh, I
to show you
have
my
a
favorite things.
reamer.
Also, I want to tell you about
prefer
some
my
specials
hand
that just came
juicer,
out.
Betty.
Let me go ahead and turn you this way. So, one of my absolute favorite things, and I have people ask me all the time. like,
Girl, she's got she has no kitchen. It's Tupperware stuff.
you had to pick one thing that Tupperware has that you just have to have or you recommend, I would be like, wait, you want me to pick just one? Seriously? Because between my stack cooker,
That's
my
right.
micro
Thank you,
grill,
Sherry
my
G.
French Marks, I
Likes
have so many
the
favorite
video,
things. My water
girls.
cup that I
Thumbs
use
up.
every day,
Thank
my
you,
reusable
Sherry.
water bottles that have saved me so much money from not having to buy water. But I feel like the thing that has saved me the most money is these fridge marks. And I feel like this earbuds. You know what I bet it is? These big old hoop earrings. So you can
Girl,
get a set
it's the
like this
earbuds.
of
They
cord
want out.
anytime. And
honey.
look how big these are. So if you
Girl, they're watching Ghostbusters too behind her. I can see that man. I can recognize that face from anywhere.
ever heard of the fridge marts? They keep your produce, and you can see I actually have produce in them. I had to pull these out of my refrigerator to do this live because I use them. So you can get this set of
Move,
four
we're trying to watch
anytime you want during the
Ghostbusters.
question. Oh,
Move.
thank you. Hi, Steffi. So you can get that set of 4 anytime during the year, and it's normally right about $100. But right now, just yesterday, Tupperware launched a sale that you not only get these 4, you get an extra
Why
set.
do people have booths in their kitchens? I don't understand that. Listen, booths are in restaurants because they want people in and out, honey. They don't want you to get too comfortable so your ass starts getting hurt and you get up and leave. You don't need a booth unless it's a really well padded booth, which I don't think you need a booth, but Johnny Depp has a booth, but he also has $50,000 million. But honey, don't put a booth up in your house because no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am.
For the same price.
Hello,
So I
Lance,
had to order
honey.
another set because I'm telling you guys, I had, and I just ran out of cilantro, but I had cilantro in mine for 6 weeks. Now, I make salsa and stuff pretty often, so I usually always have
Reporter
tomatoes, jalapenos,
showing
salsa,
us
onions,
that.
and I keep them in these, but cilantro is something that I have to buy all the time because it goes
Oh,
bad. Sorry for my murder dogs,
Jesus
it's running through the
Christ.
background. That's the life. But cilantro is something that I have to buy all the time because it goes bad. Sorry for my murder dogs, it's just running through the background. That's the life of fruit. Cilantro is
What
something
in
that I have to
the
buy all
name
the
of
time because it goes bad. Sorry
Jesus?
for my murder dogs, it's just running
It's
through the background.
literally a
That's the life
train
fruit.
of
I have
dogs.
to buy all the time because it goes bad. Sorry for my murder dogs, salsa, onions, and I keep them in these, but cilantro is something that I have to buy all the time because it goes bad.
Jesus.
Salsa, onions, and I keep them in these, but cilantro is something that I have to buy all the time because it goes bad. Tomatoes, jalapenos,
What
salsa,
in the
onions. And I
name?
keep them in these, but cilantro is something that I have to buy all the time because it comes
Oh,
best.
totally
Salsa, onions.
zoomies.
And I keep them in these, but
Oh, they're
cilantro is
so
something that I have to
cute,
buy all
but
the time.
girl, they're gonna lose traction, girl, and they are gonna slam
It comes best.
hard,
Sorry for my bird dogs.
honey.
Salsa, onions. And I keep them in these, but cilantro is something that I have to buy all the time because it comes best. Sorry for my bird dogs. It's running through the background.
Quicksilver
That's all I have
Race
for
and
these.
Ezra Miller,
Anyway,
totally,
so my cilantro
honey.
would go bad and I would have to throw it out all the time. But since I've gotten these fridge parts, I literally had my cilantro for 6 weeks. And yeah, I had a few brown bits and I finally was like, okay, I can't keep hanging on to it forever. But 6 weeks, you
Oh, I
guys,
think her microwave's overheating, honey.
that is definitely 5 weeks longer than I've ever had any other cilantro ever. So right now, there is a sale that just started yesterday. You can get 2 sets for the price of
my
one.
God,
So
John.
maybe you don't want all 8 sets, but you can go in half with your neighbor or your sister
Oh,
or
that
your mom
microwave don't
or
sound
friend,
right,
and you guys
honey.
can basically get an entire set for half price if you split it with a friend. That's what I'm going to do, actually, because I already have a set, so I ordered a set. And my dad, he loves these things, too.
You
but
ordered
guys know my
another
dad, he's like,
set?
oh, I don't need to order everything. And my dad's watching, he's like, wow, she's just over there mimicking me. I'm sorry, Dad. Anyway, I'm going to give him my other half, because I will then have
Wait, what do you mean you're giving him your other half? You just said you ordered him his own half, honey.
2 sets. But it's a great deal, you guys. Do not miss this.
say it.
Like I said, I've never seen this deal come out before. I've been buying Tupperware
Stop with the spell, honey.
for, like, I don't know, my entire adult life. And this is an amazing set. This is for sure the one thing I would say is a must-buy, is the fridge part set. And let me tell you what is so amazing about this. Let me grab a little empty one, because all of those have something in them.
But
So
we already have vegetable drawers in, like, even the cheapest of the cheap. The cheapest of the cheap refrigerator has, like, produce drawers, honey. That's like, and they have the little dials. So I'm not understanding.
I have a small one here.
They even have the indentions on the bottom, honey.
On the front of each of these, let me get close, you guys can see, there's pictures of different vegetables, right? On the top, there's a vent right here. And I don't know if you guys can see the little circles. There's one that's open, one that's half open, and one that's closed. So let's say I put tomatoes. So there's a tomato right here, right here. And in the
Okay.
top little hole right there, it says that there's an X. It should
Okay,
not be.
we need to see the chicken. I gotta speed you up, Sally Mae. I'm
And
sorry.
it wasn't exactly on the diet menu. We have fish and chips, but we did have a salad. It was really good. Every now and then you gotta have a cheat day. But anyway, normally I meal prep and I take my food with me every week. So this container is super awesome because it comes with a fork.
I'm sorry. I'm not dating. Let me tell you something. I don't care how hot you are. If I seen a man at work going to the break room or going to a restaurant and he's bringing his own food, if I see any grown-ass man eating with a spork or a spoon or not any type of silverware that looks like it was made by Fisher Price, that's a no-go, honey, because I'm thinking this man probably has something wrong with him and he drools, okay? Like, no, man. You've got issues that involve raging. You're not allowed to have utensils. Like, something more is going on that meets the eye. I don't care how hot you are, but it's a no-go for me, honey.
Have these little holes.
Yeah, they get you. This is what they gave Magneto, honey, when he was a prisoner in the X-Men movies. Okay, like, no, ma'am, we don't have no place for this.
Together, so you don't lose your fork and your knife. Then they have corresponding holes on the lid so that you can put it right back on there and
No, ma'am.
it snaps in. So if you throw it in your lunch bag, you're not going to lose it. Another thing
No,
it has
ma'am.
is this
If
little
I
salad
see a
dressing
grown man eating like this, honey, it is a no-go.
cup or salsa. I make taco salad a lot, so I'll put salsa in here or my salad dressing. Whatever I'm going to use for my lunch. Put it right there. It stays in place. So it's not going to fall out. You're not going to lose it. So my husband and I both use that pretty often, and it's in the Crystal Wave line family. And anybody that knows me knows I love my Crystal Wave. Again, I had to pull this out of my refrigerator because I literally do use these all the time. So this one with the Crystal Wave, they all are like the vent and serve. But these, when you put them in the microwave, you have to use the reheat setting. You can't just like pop them in on high or you might damage your product. But they all have these little vents. You can see that one rose up there. So you don't have to take the lid off.
Can't use them on high, you'll
damage.
damage your products. The microwave, so you can't cook it on high. Okay.
Vegetables, meatloaf.
Girl, she is really
Kid
slinging this
loves
stuff.
this. He thinks this is the coolest thing. Since I've gotten this, he's able to make himself. I got him last night. He made himself a hamburger. I have some other demos where I show you how to make hamburgers.
Whoa, wait till he finds out he can cook a hamburger on top of the stove, honey. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I made an enchilada casserole in this. I've made lasagna in this. This morning. Sausage.
Honey, that thing's like $300.
This thing is a time saver. I don't have to go outside and stand over a grill.
Okay, I think now we're playing Kingdom Hearts back there, it kind of looks like, or Soul Calibur maybe.
I don't have to get super hot while I'm making anything anymore.
So we have swapped over from Ghostbusters to Kingdom Hearts or Soul Calibur, girls.
Since I got in this microwave grill, I have not turned on my stove except maybe to heat up some tortillas or fry an egg. That's the other thing I always forget to tell people about too, is that Tupperware also has a fabulous line of pots and pans that are no stick with stay cool handles. So I can have this on the stove, grab it without a hot burner. You don't have to add any extra oils or fats to cook your egg. Handles. So it also has a fabulous line of fry an egg. That's the other thing I always forget to tell people about too, is that Tupperware also has
So they're finally, now Tupperware is getting into the pans. So after telling people you don't need to use your oven, you need to cook everything in plastic and microwaves, now what? They're making
a fabulous line of pots and pans.
Pots and pans. And you know what else I found out about this? Pots and pans. When we've been watching those Rainbow videos, Rainbow has a line of pots and pans. Is this like a scam of a scam? It's like all these con artists, MLM companies. They also sell pots and pans. So I guess Tupperware is like, yeah, give it to us, honey.
That are no stick with stay cool handles. So I can have this on the stove, grab it without a hot burner. You don't have to add any extra oils or fats to cook your egg, truly. Now I know we all see in those commercials on TV, they're like, oh, you can cook an egg.
So now you don't need anything to cook in it. Okay.
Any oil, and you're like, oh, I gotta get that pan so I can be more heart healthy. And go and put your egg in it, and then you're like, get out, and you're scraping, and it's all.
Honey, it's a Teflon coating. It's no different than any other pan that has the Teflon coating. Stop the BS, honey.
Besides, he's truly looked at. If I had extra time, I would show you right now how easy it is to crack an egg and slide it right out of the pan. I couldn't believe it myself when I first did it, but it's absolutely true, and they have all kinds of different sizes. You can get a set.
And anybody can slide an egg out of a pan if you properly clean your pan and re-season it. Wipe it out with a little bit of oil after you clean it, honey, and while it's warm. You could do that with any pan, honey.
They are a little bit expensive, but if you want to learn how you can earn a free set, please message me because you can sign up to sell Tupperware for only $15. And
oh, here we go. But ma'am, I just want to buy the pan.
You don't have to sell Tupperware, but you can. But you will get a 25% discount for an entire year on anything you order. Plus, Tupperware is doing all kinds of things all the time where you can get the sample items that haven't come out yet.
I just want to buy the pan.
And you can get them for
I just want to buy the pan.
50 to 65% off. You get to buy things
I just want to buy the pan.
before anybody else does. You get 25% off for the entire year.
But I just want to buy the pan.
But if you do decide to sell to your friends and family, they have a Confident Start program. So they really want to set you up for success, and you can get a whole bunch of things
But I just want to buy the pan. I'm retired.
for free. And the last thing you can get, you can either choose an iPad or choose a set of pots and pans.
You could choose an iPad or a set of pots and pans. You came to Tupperware with the intention to buy a pan, but then you leave with an iPad. I cannot understand the mindset. I just can't. You finally decide for some reason you got a fetish for Tupperware and you just want the damn pan. And now she's like, don't you want an iPad? No, I want a pan. That's like going into Apple and you're going to the intentions to buy a new iPhone. You walk in and they're like, don't you want a cheeseburger? No, I want an iPhone, honey.
And most of you guys that know me know I want a set of pots and pans because I love to cook. And after getting my smallest egg size pan and seeing how great it is, you know I want the rest of them. The lids are stay cool too. You can put the lid on and pull it right up. They have handles, so you don't even need pot holders. They're great. Okay, where are we on time? I'm down to 4 minutes and I haven't even told you guys about all of my favorite things. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I know you guys have seen my other videos. If you haven't, check them out on YouTube. It's Tupperware with Shelly. Tupperware with Shelly on YouTube. This is the medium-sized chef prep. It comes in a little chef chop.
Oh my
and then there's a
God,
bigger
all
one
of
too.
this
I make salsa.
plastic.
Guys, this literally stays on my counter because I chop my onions. I'm not over here.
Look at everything's on your counter. That's the problem, honey.
Right. You can put Parmesan cheese in this, give it a few whizzes, and it's blended up. You can make everything from pesto to baby food to smoothies to, I mean, there's just so many things that you guys can use this for. You can make salsa in this. I make salsa, if not every day, every other day.
Salsa, because that's the only thing you can make in it, honey.
You're battered, everything right in here. You do that, you get the olive oil, and there's little eggs up
This
there
is
attached.
just not
Then you crack your
normal.
egg right into
Honey, I have OCD and this ain't normal.
it. The yolk goes
We're back to Ghostbusters 2. Rick Moranis is now suiting up to be a Ghostbuster. Will he survive? Will he win? Will he not be scared of no ghost? We'll find out.
in the middle and the egg strip off to the side. That makes it super easy when you just egg whites for
I went to the phone shop to buy an iPhone. When I opened the box, there was a frying pan in it. Pricey pranks.
a recipe. If you're trying to be healthier and do zoodles instead of noodles, they have this awesome little spiralizer.
I love the name of this video. Whole roasted chicken and Tupperware stack cooker demo. And a few of my favorite things. Literally, the whole video is her trying to get you to sign up under her.
Then you just put your zucchini. We're also
Well over 30 minutes, share, and we're playing 1.5 speed.
so if you've never heard They all have these little thumb holes, so if you're holding it and mixing it. But, you know, sometimes
Sean.
you get batter so that else has been spit out, whatever you've got stuff. When you're
Girls, don't forget, we have 40 girls in here, only 18 likes. If y'all would hit that like button, you can even do it on television. You just hit that little thumbs up.
And you're scraping everything out that you need. Oh, what's that sound? That's dinner.
What's that sound? What's that smell? Look at those chickens,
you guys. But I want to check on our chicken and see if we need to put it back in. Let me move my
so let's check and see if we need to put it back
knife and cutting
in.
board. No heat up handle, so I don't even need pot holders. This is going to come out. Oh, it smells so good.
I don't like the idea of a microwave being over a stove, especially if you're not using. If you're just using it to reheat things, then fine. But if you're cooking in it, that's dangerous, honey. Because if that stuff, you could be boiling something in there, like 2 gallons of water for something, and if it somehow leaks, it's gonna pour all over you if you're standing over there. I just don't like that.
Meat thermometer, so I could double check to make sure that the temperature was right.
At least she's checking hers.
And when you're taking anything off of the stack cooker, you want to open the lid away from you so that you don't get a steam facial there. That's pretty hot. Oh my gosh, you guys!
You just said what you did to that chicken. You steamed it, honey.
Looks so pretty. Oh, look at this.
Honey, no, ma'am. Girl, it looks like the burned girl from Silent Hill, honey.
Look it's nice and brown. Let me see if I can turn around to the other side. Nice and
is it though?
Brown. Look at that beautiful bird.
It burned its nubs off, honey.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Let me get a knife.
Exactly. It looks soggy.
And a fork.
Hello, Jesse. Hello, Steve.
Meat thermometer, as long as the juices run clear, you are good. Let me check our vegetables.
Honey,
perfectly.
Juice is the only thing running in that kitchen, honey, when they see that bird.
Tender. Oops, my laptop shut off. Oops. So perfectly tender veggies. Let me check a carrot. Let's make sure everything is. I can't even get to when he wants to slip away. He's so tender.
No, it's slipping away because you can barely stab it, honey.
Let's see. Yep, I got a carrot there. You blow on it. I just realized.
Girl, look how dry.
Okay, let's see.
That carrot is. Look at it.
You blow on it.
You can see the white part on the carrot. It's super dry right here, honey. I mean, it's literally super dry. Look at it. It's dry right here, honey. Stop lying to yourself, honey.
I just realized I didn't season up the vegetables before I popped them in the microwave, but you know what? I didn't need to. I got all of the delicious drippings from the chicken. Let me move that away so you guys can see. All of those delicious drippings and flavorings from the butter, they dripped right down. Oh yeah. Look at you guys. I have to cut this piece off and show you. It is perfectly cooked, tender, juicy, moist.
Look at that skin.
Look at that.
There ain't nothing worse than chicken skin that is like boiled or steamed. Like, girl, no.
Tender. I bet my dogs are just begging. Look at that. It's just peeling apart. It's pretty hot, you guys.
I mean, you cooked it with radio waves, honey. I mean, I bet you could take some headphones and plug it up to that bird, honey, and get a few greatest hits. I mean, out of it. Spice Girls, Elvis, probably some Mariah Carey. I mean, it's probably got more songs than the first gen iPod at this point, honey.
Totally, perfectly, beautifully cooked. I gotta put that down before I burn myself. I'm telling you guys, since I've gotten this stack cooker, I am blown away at all the things that you can make.
She could tune into the BBC for that chicken totally handy.
Vegetables and Parmesan breaded chicken breasts in the middle. In the top, I did a dump cake. I have a YouTube video on it. If you don't believe me, go watch it. I did it. I made it. It's amazing. One night, I did mashed potatoes in the bottom and meatloaf in the middle, and I did Brussels sprouts with bacon and onions and tomatoes in the top. Another night, I did teriyaki chicken rice bowls in it. I did the rice in the bottom, teriyaki chicken in the middle.
She ain't gonna taste it, honey, because it's nasty.
On top because the lid,
she's gonna throw that thing away. Girl.
You guys, and healthy.
Try the chicken, Shelly.
Delicious.
Try the chicken, Shelly.
It's so easy, and
look how much she's gonna rip off. She literally just gets a pinch.
Try the chicken.
Like a pinch.
I'm sorry. You guys, and healthy and delicious.
I mean, the bullshit that she is spitting in this video. She knows this crap is horrible.
And so easy. And
she doesn't even want to eat it.
I'm sorry.
She literally gets a string of chicken.
And delicious and so easy, and I just have to try the chicken.
Okay, look at this, y'all. Look at this, honey. Look at how much she's getting. Literally, I mean,
in like less than 30 minutes, you guys, and healthy and delicious and so easy. And I just have to try the chicken.
She literally gets
Now, you guys,
like a millimeter, honey.
I'm sorry.
A millimeter.
You guys, and delicious and so easy. And I just have to try the chicken now, you guys. I'm sorry. You guys, moist, flavorful. Like I said, I could have prepared this before I went to work or last night before I went to bed. Put one of these seals and covered it up. Put it right on the stove in the lid. The lid seal doesn't work, sorry guys, but just for example's sake, put the lid on, put it in the microwave.
That's true, fractured. Karen Carpenter would take a bigger bite of chicken, totally.
Change my clothes, spend time with my family, spend time with my kids, throw in some laundry, do all the things that us busy wives and moms do. Spend a little time with God, do a little Bible study. Whatever
Spend a little time with God? Girl!
it is that you love to do and you don't have the time to do it, if you have a stack cooker, it's going to give you that time, ladies or gentlemen. You can pop dinner in the microwave and go do something else. You're not standing over the stove.
If you put a chicken in the oven, it's in the oven and you can go do what you want to do, honey. What are you talking about?
Tending to your vegetables, turning chicken. You know, it's
And
with the
yeah,
stove, you can't turn it on
exactly.
and
You want to
walk
cook
away.
a good
Listen,
meal
summertime,
for your
I watched this morning
family.
on the news, it's going to be 100 degrees here in like 10 days. Who wants to turn on that stove or that oven and stand there in 100-degree heat?
Nobody. What are you standing there? What is it? A log burning oven, honey? You gotta constantly like shoveling coal, honey. You're literally putting it in the oven and you're walking to do something else, honey.
Cooking or go outside.
She's acting like she's loading it full of coal, honey.
I know for sure that I don't. And since I've gotten the Micro Pro Grill and the stack cooker, I am beyond impressed, and I use it literally every day. I'm using
Girl, the line.
money. You know, I mean, there's some awesome ways that you can get some really cool stuff at a great price. So anyway, I know it's a Tuesday night. It's 6:50 now. So thank you guys for sticking with me for almost an hour now, listening to my favorite things. Seeing how quick
Lord, honey, what a waste. What a waste, honey. What a waste. All right, let's see what else we got, my girls, for the night. All right, Cypress Gardens. We have handling down the tradition of hunting whitetail, which we'll watch some of this because there's like a skit in the beginning, but we're not actually going to watch any hunting, obviously. FLDS Productions, how to get that hair just right for God. Just right for God. A step-by-step guide to basic braiding for Jesus.
Video. Welcome. We are pleased to present to you a step-by-step instructional video for creating beautiful, artistic hairstyles for medium to long-length hair.
Honey, if only they taught you this much joy and love for your teeth. Okay, I'm just saying. Take a brush, but not to your hair.
Because hair represents image, style, and character.
And so do teeth.
We want to share with you a few examples to demonstrate that the styling of your hair can modify and complement the shape of your face. Illustration. Do an illustration of the square face.
Witness?
To create an oval,
What?
minimize and soften the angular lines by bringing your hair upward at both the forehead and the jawline. Fullness on the top. This is
This is who abducted me. I drew a photo.
the triangular shape. Try to diminish
This is an episode of
the
Unsolved
appearance of the
Mysteries.
width of the forehead by covering
She's the one that robbed the feed store.
part with your hair.
SJC.
Bring out fullness around the neck and the chin area. Similar to a square face.
Oh,
Yet the
she's the one that plays sports and teaches women's basketball.
jawline is more pronounced. And the shape of the try to add fullness around the ear to cover and diminish the look of the protruding portion. You
Hide the
soften
ear.
in the
Oh,
styling of your hair.
Jesus.
Here's an example. The prominent nose can be softened by simply pushing your hair
But the nose is still got a bump here, and this they didn't draw the bump in this one though, honey. So you're lying.
forward.
And they changed the lips too, honey.
This will minimize the appearance of the length of the nose when viewed from the profile. Top panel. Push
Lady Gaga? Wait a minute. Lady Gaga right here to the right, and the what is the Trump daughter? The Ivanka right here.
pushing the hair slightly forward with a allowing the higher neck.
These are all the
volume to
people
lift
they
the back hair,
abducted.
create other qualities that we feel are beneficial. Design of the fine tooth made both are most often of brush fasteners of ever spraying the hairstyles settle into the flow of the hairstyle and removing the back combing. To make sure you don't damage your hair, begin towards the scalp.
The ring?
For the back combed areas, it is more effectual to bring your hair back over your face. Remember to go slowly, working through each section carefully. Your hair has a blood supply through the scalp. There are about 1 million hairs on your head.
Isn't that the ring sound?
2 to 5 years at the rate of about 0.33 millimeters per day. Because the creating of the oval is not holding the comb, combing repeat behind the one you just backcombed. Firmly this section of hair.
Totally, Rebecca. How 14-year-olds should style their hair for their 63-year-old husband.
Now, bring both of these sections forward over the face and repeat the same upward strokes. At this point, according to the thickness of the hair, and also if you
Oh my God, I always thought the bump was just like a piece of styrofoam under it. It's literally hair.
Desire more fullness, you can begin using a brush, holding the hair firmly at the bottom.
Oh, girl.
Bring this hair back up over the top of the head, smoothing it carefully with a rat tail comb, all the while keeping it separated from the back.
I always thought it was a piece of styrofoam.
Now you're ready to create your own unique hairstyle and to create the perfect.
I can't. It's just, y'all, Lord help them. Lord help them. All right, this is a play the doctor is in. I don't know what this is.
What happened to Frank? I told him he must let both ways before he crosses the street. But I guess he forgot.
Oh, honey, I don't think I have the patience for this. What in the world?
Here I am, Miss Crowell.
Now, what's the big idea knocking over all them trays out there in the hall? You trying to get us both fired for your even hard sharp?
Sorry.
So they can't watch TV, but they get this every year. One time a year they can watch a play.
Here I am.
This might be the Warren Temple video, Rebecca. Lance, off
This is your first
Broadway.
day
Okay.
on the job.
All right.
There's a few things we're gonna get straight. So keep your ears open and your mouth shut. Number one, it might look kind of cute, but there ain't gonna be no sissy and flirt.
What is happening, honey?
I mean quadruple it. I mean whatever comes next. Thank you.
Wow,
Oh, the sacrifice we doctors have to make.
what a schedule. What school did you go to learn all that? Exclusive school for fools, no doubt.
School? I went to the Muckwalk State School and Professional...
I don't know what's happening. It's so terrifying. Does it take this many of them to birth the baby?
Doctor, my eyelash. You wouldn't know a nurse's aide from...
What's scary is they don't have a laugh track. Literally, these people are trained to just do what they're told, so they all laugh when they're supposed to, and it sounds like a laugh track.
That was just plain old...
Normal. All right, girls, let's see what else we got. We're going to do the Cypress Gardens. See what this is. I think someone said,
was born. Like giant
this is near where they
sentries,
live.
they stand like giant sentinels, where more than 50 years ago, a dream was born. that would share Florida and its beauty.
Forerunner, it's working on my screen and on my my other screen, honey. I can see your comment on here.
With everyone.
The beauty grows at Cypress Gardens, a golden show for everyone. Comes
What? Do they not have legs? What the hell?
show for everyone.
What? Is there a hole? They dig holes in the ground and these girls could act like they're flowers for like 8 hours? Is that how this works? Is this literally what happens?
Come celebrate the best of Florida.
I'm melting.
With water skiing.
Oh my God.
Pageant, tree and bar. With water skiing.
Could you imagine every time we invaded a country, this is how we came in, honey? That'd be so legendary, honey. Wouldn't it? Just America first, honey, and you just slide right in like this.
And pageantry and fun.
Mitch McConnell before he was
Pageantry and
in
fun.
the Senate. Look at Mitch McConnell. Really fun.
For more than half a century, this has been beautiful Cypress Gardens. But it wasn't always so
Where is Cypress Gardens, girls? If someone would, oh, it says Florida. I'm sorry, it says Florida. It looks really nice, though.
beautiful.
Lindsey Graham is one of those girls.
In 1932, it was a desolate
Oh,
wasteland
the
of
animals were
forest and
mistreated.
swamp,
Well, that bothers
worthless,
me.
except to one man who had a dream of turning that swamp into a garden paradise. His name was
Oh,
Dick
really,
Bolt, and he wasn't
Travel?
afraid to take chances. With his wife Julie and literally 3 years, the landscape undertook a dramatic transformation until finally, on January 2nd, 1936, were more than half a century ago. The original 16 acres had
Oh.
expanded to more than 200 acres of tropical beauty,
Oh.
including authentic gardens from
Oh, those are pretty.
around the world.
So this is what I don't understand. They have authentic gardens from around the world, but how are they able to plant these? How can they plant plants that are native to other lands in Florida? First of all, I want to know how they can create the ecosystem, because Florida is so different than most places because it's so damn hot and humid. So how do they even get the plant to survive? And secondly, doesn't America have any type of regulations against other plants coming over here? Because they could literally come over here and ruin our native plants due to being, like, what is that, kudzu or something like that came over here and it literally just wipes out and kills every other thing. So I don't understand, like, why is this allowed? Capitalism? Probably.
In fact, you'd have to travel to 75 different countries at different times of the year to see all the foliage you
It's
can see in one
Legoland
day
now,
at
Travel
Cypress
says.
Gardens.
Steve said the same.
In this place, the artist and photographer in each of us comes alive. It's a living stage where nature is the star performer, welcoming
Yeah, that's not true, honey, because Instagram models just be having that as the backdrop, honey, with the tatas out, honey. Get on the Insta, honey.
you into its beautiful home.
Oh, really, Maddie? But okay, but even besides that part of it, like I'm talking about it, messing up other biomes. What about, how are they able to grow this crap, honey, with the heat and the humidity of Florida?
Welcome home to where old friends will surround you.
Gardens is put on a 365
Oh, he's a horticulture director. Okay.
day a year flower show. We're surrounded by freshwater lakes, and
Okay,
it tends to
Forerunner.
keep the
Thank you,
temperature
honey.
and the humidity just the way our 8,000 plants like it.
Oh, he's actually going to tell us. Oh my God, every time I asked him, he answered.
Maintaining such a year-round
That's
botanical
what I was curious about, and they're actually going to tell us.
paradise requires the constant effort of almost 50 full-time flower lovers.
I bet you they're fun at parties, though. They're fun at parties.
Around
The people come around, they're very excited about what they're seeing as far as the plants and everything, and it makes us feel really good.
all of the plants begin here in the care of the Cypress Gardens nursery staff.
The job of the nursery is to keep the garden
Oh, look how glistening he is. You know this was a hard job.
in full color year-round. This involves growing
It is
400,000
amazing that they can keep all that going, though.
annuals.
Girl, all that fertilizer they're using, Timothy Vay is salivating, honey.
The annual Chrysanthemum Festival is a breathtaking testament to the dedication of Cypress Gardens horticulturists. It begins 9 months in advance with 3-inch cuttings taken from stock plants.
Is that Wade? Oh.
The wet mist of the fog room
Oh, that poor girl in the fog room.
nurtures the young mums as they grow and graduate into larger pots, eventually forming.
And one thing I'll say is they probably had to pay these people well. First of all, you need people that are educated. Okay, this ain't your mom's 9 to 5. Okay, little high schooler, honey. This is probably why they don't have it anymore, because you have to get qualified people. You got to pay them right. They're out here in the field in like hot boxes, and they're taking the time to do this because all this has to be planned. Think about it. If something dies, then you don't have that color anymore. Like, there is months and months of planning to do this year round.
5-foot columns, poodled baskets, and huge cascades. More than a month before the festival, floral beds are laid out within the park. Various decorative varieties of chrysanthemums are set into designated areas to achieve a floral rainbow.
Girl, how many snakes, though? That's what I want to know. Floral rainbow, look at that. Ew, it's gorgeous.
Look at all the colors that you gave.
The towering archway greets visitors as they enter a stunning display of more than 2 million blooms. With awesome sights like these, it's no wonder that Cypress Gardens is known as Florida's original showplace.
Flowers in the attic.
Many kinds of shows have graced the stages of Cypress Gardens. Over the years, visitors have always found new
he was throwing her,
and
honey.
exciting entertainment spectaculars.
Vacation, all I wanted. Vacation, having a getaway.
Awaiting them.
Oh, it's kind of cute, honey. Johnstown. Wait, was that dinosaurs on ice? What the hell? What is that? Oh, imagine if you're outside, it's really hot, and you got both asses in your face. Girl, no ma'am. Girl, you know it's stinky up in there. Them panties are done, honey. Oh my God. Girl, don't do it. It wasn't man enough for me. Girl, she's doing it. She doing it. Oh, she did it. Oh, look at that. Oh. Oh, hell to the no ma'am. No ma'am. Girl. No ma'am. And you're a bigger girl too. You're literally walking around with like food all over you, honey, for that lion. That lion is going to eat you sooner or later, honey. Oh, this is the drag queen part.
Combine their talents to bring the ice to life.
Use the show.
Madonna's Vogue performance on MTV, right? VMAs.
We have a lot of other professionals who run
Girl, she looks just like Liza.
the sound, the lights,
Liza?
the lasers,
Liza?
flying in and out of the set.
Liza?
That's our wardrobe, our quick changes. It takes all of us working together to create
Yeah, you have to pay these people because you have to.
Spectacular production.
And what's one thing I'll say about Cypress Garden in Florida? They had a wonderful show on ice, and I really loved it. It was a straight production, thank God. They did not allow gays. The best theater is when there's one with no gays, I must say.
Coordinating with the lasers and music takes tremendous...
Girl, the lasers goes to somebody's eyes and blinds them, honey. Oh, my eyes.
concentration, but the performer
I can't see and I urinated on myself.
still play to the audience.
But I'm still going to sit here and enjoy the show.
There's this little old lady who came to the show the other day,
And she had big old knockers.
and she was sitting about 3 rows back, and
She pooped herself.
she just kind of waved to me.
She was waving to tell you to get right with the Lord, you whore.
And I waved back, and
Someone waved at me and I waved to him. Wow, what a story. You should write a book, honey. The woman that waved.
she came to the show 3 times that day. She just enjoyed
Girl, it was Rosie O'Donnell. She was trying to get your hoo-ha, honey. Come on now. Rosie's waving, honey. She's waving dollars, honey. Come on, honey.
it totally, and so did I.
What happens if you just let go? I mean, obviously I don't want that to happen. But like, girl, you've worked up all this momentum to do this. If you let go, like how far does she go? You know, I'm just saying. How far does she go? You know, like, come on, anybody know physics? I'm just saying. I don't want it to happen, but the physics of it, they interest me. Like, how far are we talking? Because, you know, them guys that do it in the Olympics, you know, those are like 50-pound balls and they go pretty far. So we're talking, is this bitch about to go like 600 yards? I'm just saying.
Southern charm and
This is the when I'm in my car, when I'm in my Maybach, using my Miele, drinking my saffron water, I'm listening to this kind of music.
good old-fashioned fun combine at Southern Crossroads.
Girl, they're sitting over there reminiscing the old days. He's kind of mad she's licking that chocolate. Okay. Don't you remember?
Dick.
Oh. What is that? What the heck? No.
Pope's motto was,
Oh, it's a monkey.
if it's not fun, the heck with it.
I thought it was like it's a person in an outfit. I thought it was like a creature for a second.
So Southern
Oh, no ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Crossroads was designed as a happy mix of quaint shops, eateries, and
Oh, that looked good.
lively entertainment.
Honey. Oh, that looks good. Oh, girl, that looks good, honey. Oh my God, that ice cream looks so good.
It's the kind of place
Honey, you bought an extra small. That top's not gonna fit you, honey. That's not gonna fit you, honey. Girl. You might be able to get into it. You might be able to fit into that shirt, honey, when you're in your casket. Okay, but honey, girl, no. No, man. Even he's like, he doesn't want to tell her, like, No, ma'am. You use it as a headband, though.
It's the kind of place where new friends and fun
Girl, not him skipping them off to the cabin.
are made at every turn.
That is so disturbing looking. That would scare me. No, honey. Not the trains. Not the trains.
Most everyone has seen a model railroad before, but few people have seen one as extraordinary as this.
Who likes model trains?
It's Cypress Junction, one of the most elaborate model train exhibits in the world. Meticulously portrayed by thousands of figures built.
Now, we'll say, that's very cute. I miss the good old days.
Buildings and trees is the all-volunteer building Cypress
They
Gardens
look like turns.
Model Railroad Association.
The enjoyment of model building is first building it, and second of all, showing it to somebody that can appreciate it. And so we get the best of both worlds here.
Girl, Florida, no wonder we have all these diseases. This is why we got monkeypox, y'all. Because people get animals as pets that don't need to be pets.
A walk through the animal forest is an introduction to
Girl, it rips her face off.
some of the most incredible and curious faces you might ever hope to meet.
What? Girl,
Is
what?
an introduction to some of the most incredible and curious faces
Do y'all remember the wig
you
that
might
Tina
ever
Turner wore
hope to meet.
in Thunderdome? That is the Thunderdome wig, honey. Oh my God, it's so cute.
More than 600 species
It's cute, but we don't need all thes animals, honey. They breed just viruses.
of rare animals are cared for here, many of them threatened and endangered.
We have species from around the world here that are in breeding programs. Just like this little fella right here. This is a spider monkey.
But it ain't a spot. Why did they call it that? Because it can crawl?
That's an endangered species found in Central and South America.
I don't think it's endangered anymore. People have them as pets, honey.
We've been extremely successful in breeding this species, and they go to other zoological facilities around the world for other breeding programs.
The Cypress Gardens animal care staff has the envious position of working closely with these exotic and beautiful creatures while helping guests to better understand them.
These are black and white rough lemurs from the island of Madagascar.
She looks like the girl from that cartoon. What is that cartoon, y'all? She looks just like her.
And we're very lucky to have them.
Girl, what if they're like, and we source all of our meats locally for our jungle restaurant from the animals you just met today. We source that meat for the restaurant.
Because they are very rare, and we're even
Captain Planet, that's it. Thank you, Forerunner. The Captain Planet redheaded girl. Looks just like her.
Madagascar, and we're very lucky to have them because they are very rare, and we're even luckier that they just recently had their first baby. Firstborn exotic animals have a rough time surviving.
The animal instinct, totally Arlene.
To ensure that the baby had every chance, we took it to the nursery, and we're keeping a close eye out on it, and it's doing wonderful.
It had an abortion, but she is pro-choice, so she decided to have an abortion. So we aborted her baby. If you want to see the baby, our Wild Planet restaurant is 5 feet away, and you can order it on the menu, girls. A wild appetizer.
Newborns receive special care and attention to
Girl, the animals get better health care than the public. Does that make sense? Girl, that doctor, though, looks kind of ripped. But does that make sense in America? We'll give the animals free health care, top of the line, but little grandma that needs a new heart valve, bye, bitch, you know? Don't forget your rainbow vacuum, honey.
On it, and it's doing wonderful.
Newborns receive special care and attention to
that waist, though.
Ensure they get
the face looks kind of buttery, but that waist, though, honey, is cinched.
Get a good start in life. The Hug Haven Nursery is a place where
Sorry. You are, Shelly, you are a little obese. We're going to put you on a low-carb diet.
young ones are fed and examined under the watchful eye of the Cypress Gardens
Mitch McConnell
animal care staff.
Was she gonna kiss
Ones are
him?
fed and examined under the watchful
Girl, she's gonna tongue it or something. What are you doing, Annie?
Of the Cypress Gardens
Is she gonna eat it?
animal care staff and some curious visitors. Next door at Critter Encounter, young
Critter Encounter. Yes. Let's take our little young ones that don't have well-developed immune systems and throw them in a stew pot of animals. Yes, that's very smart.
ones
Critter Encounter, sponsored by Michael Jackson Foundation.
get a hands-on chance to meet new friends and make new memories.
Touch all the animals, then touch your face. Yeah.
One, Cypress Gardens animal care staff and some curious visitors. Next door at Critter Encounter,
Touch
young
all
ones get a
the
hands-on chance to meet new friends and make new memories.
Then touch your face. Yeah. We're gonna get all the viruses out. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna get every virus that there is available. Touch your face.
Preparing the
touch
daily
your
meals
eyes,
for such a
touch
wide
your
variety of
hand,
residents
touch your
requires
nose,
time and planning.
touch your thighs.
Fresh ingredients are chopped and tossed into
We
nutritionally
don't
balanced
feed
meals,
the
then served by
homeless,
people devoted
but
to
we'll
keeping
feed
their
the
animal friends healthy and happy.
This is a zebu. And as you can see, she has a heck of an appetite. We're in the process right now of weaning
Aren't you
her
that man
by taking her
that
off
died?
of the
He
bottom,
swam
getting
with
her
the
on
fish and then the
solid
stingray stabbed his arm. Yeah.
Injured animals like those found in the ocean and wading bird exhibit are treated and often
We'll have to
returned
watch
to the
that
wild.
charity on Twitch.
Cypress Gardens' efforts to rehabilitate and raise threatened or injured species is recognized by accreditation in the American Association of Zoological Parks.
As you can see, we're in the white-tailed deer pen, and these deer were brought to us by fishing game. Most of them were crippled in the wild, and we raised them and
Crippled
rehabilitated them here.
deers
And
are
now
the
we have them
best
breeding
if you're
for us.
gonna make me. Yeah.
These colorful feathered friends make their home in the fly-free aviary, one of the largest of its kind in the southeast. Visitors roam among scores of beautiful birds, including scarlet ibis and roseate spoonbills.
Come
Some
on
even take
through
time out
and
to
walk
enjoy treats from friendly
on
guests.
bird turd. Yeah. She kind of looked like a bird, though, didn't she?
Friendly guests.
Johnny, which bird flew?
Although all of the animals at Cypress Gardens can be interesting to watch, some take a more active role in entertaining guests. At the Exotic Bird Review, new meaning is given to the term bird brain. These versatile stars from South America perform on land, sea,
Okay, this one kind of makes me go, oh.
and air to the delight of appreciative audiences.
But you know
really
it stinks.
enjoy it. They like seeing the people. They like being
Girl, did the bird do your hair, honey? What the? It looks like a nest, honey.
out there under the spotlights. Who wouldn't? The tricks take anywhere between 2 or 3 months, all the way up to a year for some of the harder tricks like the water skiing and the math problems. But you just stick with it and stick with it.
The math problem.
Slightly more formidable creatures are found at the Everglades Arena.
Oh, hell no.
The reptile handling demonstration combines humor and fact
What in
to
the
explore
Tiger
the myths
King?
of some of Florida's original residents.
I will pop a whole bunch of little baby alligators. I didn't hear you oozing.
Lindsey Graham's like, I want to hold one, but can I hold it somewhere real special? Can Ladybug Lady hold it somewhere special?
No, that's when I brought the snake out.
Alligators, both young and old, play an important role in Florida's ecological system. This educational and entertaining presentation explains the little-known facts of this intimidating reptile. His fearsome reputation
What the
is
hell
in
is
for
he
a challenge
doing to it?
when the skilled handler lulls the gator to sleep.
Oh, that's a trans thing. If you can flip an alligator on its back and straighten it out, this happens. I've heard this before. What the hell?
The most spectacular view of Cypress Gardens is found at the 153-foot summit of the Island in the Sky.
Oh, hell to the no, ma'am.
The view is...
Oh, hell no. Girl, you literally have one of the oil things going, because you're using hydraulic pressure to lift this thing. Girl, if that oil thing bursts, girl, you coming down, honey. Hell to the no. And then all of that weight from it coming down, bitch, you done, honey.
Is magnificent.
You gonna leave as a pancake, honey. Looking like a fruit roll-up, honey. Oh, hell no,
The revolving
Trample.
observation platform provides a
Oh, no,
dynamic
ma'am.
360-degree
This
panorama
is making me sick.
of the gardens below and the central
You better take your Kodak, honey, and throw it in the sky and then get that developed in 2 weeks. No, ma'am.
Florida skyline.
It's Florida. You ain't missing much, honey. It looks like shit from space. It looks like shit from the ground. It's still the shit, honey. Sorry if you live in Florida. That's a double shame. Sorry. You live in Florida. Put that comma there, girls.
For the big picture,
Girl, look at that. That is a no, ma'am. Look at no, honey. Whoever made that's not a good idea. That is just because you have one point of failure and it's done, honey. You know, Ferris wheels, like there's multiple places where if one thing fails, you got to back up. Honey, it's one hand. If you break it, it's done, honey.
For the big picture, pontoon boats transport guests along the shoreline of Lake Eloise, the largest in the Winter Haven chain of lakes.
But it's Florida.
The tour is an informative look at the natural wildlife surrounding the gardens. Dozens of bird and fish species live here, along with more than 100 alligators, some up to 12 feet long. Seeing the beauty of the gardens up close is as easy as a relaxing scenic boat ride through the extensive canals of the botanical forest. Along the way, there are trees as diverse as date, fig, banana, and silk.
What did you just call me?
Botanical forest. Along the way, there are trees as diverse as date, fig, banana, and silk. Many
cancel this bitch
within arm's reach.
I think trees in the water here are called bald cypress trees, and they are among the slowest growing trees in the world. And they'll grow anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches every 46 years.
It seems that everywhere you turn, there's a picture begging to be taken. No matter how you look at it, Cypress Gardens is truly a
That's a pretty bow.
photographer's wonderland.
Oh my God, not the pageant girls. Little Jumbanai.
Say cheese.
The Southern Bells are the garden symbol of
honey.
Classic Southern hospitality.
Yes, because when I think of the good old 17 to 1800s, I'm thinking of the lovely Southern hospitality. Yeah, I don't know about that one, honey. You better think it again. 50 years ago, let's see how they treated the gays and minorities, honey.
Aged 18 to 22, the girls are...
Oh my God, you have to be a certain age, girl. 18 to 22, that's it. Girl, could you imagine you lose your job? You literally age out of your job. 23 is too old to be a Southern belle because you might have one wrinkle on your shine. Girl, what?
They're groomed in appearance and manners.
They're groomed, honey. You heard it here first. They groom these bitches. Isra Miller, where you at?
The Southern Belle, 18 to 22, full of classic Southern hospitality. Aged 18 to 22, the girls are groomed in appearance and manners to bring out the best tradition of the thousands who have belled before them. The idea of the bells was originally born out of necessity during World War II. A hard
out of necessity of World War II. What?
The best tradition of the thousands who have belled before them. The idea of the bells was originally born out of necessity during World War II. A hard freeze hit the gardens, damaging the flowering vines at the entrance. To keep tourists from turning away, Julie Pope dressed some girls in antebellum skirts large enough to cover the frozen plants. Visitors were so enchanted with the ladies' welcoming charm and friendliness, the Southern Bells became a permanent daily addition to Cypress Gardens.
They are our goodwill ambassadors. And people see their pictures on brochures and in magazines and so forth. And one of the first things that they look for when they come to the gardens are the Southern Bells.
Hey there, I haven't eaten in weeks.
When they come to the gardens are the Southern Bells.
Hello there, I haven't eaten in weeks. Could you spare some food? Could you, ma'am? Could you spare some food, please? Hello?
Each dress is handmade without a pattern, so that no two are ever exactly alike. Such variety of colors and styles can make it hard to choose which dress to wear.
What? 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 I mean, listen, they're the ones that said they only picked the hottest and finest. What in the neck? What?
Hello there. How are you? I'm a Southern Belle. They keep me in the closet because they say I'm not pretty enough to go outside. Can you help me, please? Is that a potato sandwich in your pocket? Please? Please, just a taste. I haven't tasted food in months. Please?
Wearing the dress of the Southern Belle can give a girl new confidence.
I can't. The South shall rise again. The South shall rise again.
Wearing the dress of the
God bless the Confederacy.
Southern Belle can give a girl new confidence.
Hello there. God bless the South.
I was real shy. I couldn't talk. I would never been able to do this before. And I'm just like real outgoing now. And boy, when a camera comes on, I'm just like, I love it.
Oh, honey.
Hello, how are you today?
Meeting hundreds of people from
I thought they said 18 to 22, honey.
around the world.
Girl, I don't care if that little bitch gave an ID that said she's 18. That bitch is not 18, honey. Now, if they don't stop with their lies.
And starring in thousands
18 to 22.
of photos is quite a treat for these girls.
I have no legs. Can you find my legs? They took my legs away. They took my legs away and made me sit here for years.
Sometimes even baby bells join in the fun of helping guests capture yet another
Yeah, this can be legal. Where's the Florida laws, honey?
Cypress Gardens memory.
So this is why Woody Allen always vacationed here. Makes sense.
Join in the fun of helping guests capture yet another Cypress Gardens memory. During the 1930s, a new sport was starting to emerge. History first what form shows. Since then, there have been more than 6.
Oh my, I thought this was phallic. It's just the shadow of the light. I'm like, whoa, what was that?
Kids performed for a group of servicemen. Since then, there have been more than 60,000.
It almost looked like he was nude, honey.
To spine-tingling barefooting. to aquatic comedy.
Pennywise?
You can always count on the Cypress Gardens water skiers to do their best to entertain you. And
Here in Cypress Gardens, right before my eyes. Oh, the
Girl, he's got an AR.
and what a
Jojo Siwa?
sight to see. Aqua on the water, babe. Yes. Hey, hey, yeah.
USA! USA!
maintaining,
in case you forgot where you were,
the tradition of the world's longest-running water ski show takes thorough preparation. The rigors of each performance require these trained athletes to stretch their abilities to the limit.
You're hitting a jump at some, 30 to 40 miles an hour, attaining a lot of height. Landing is a tremendous amount of...
They still pay a minimum wage, which back then I think $3?
Torque on the body. By keeping yourself strong as can be.
Damn, honey.
You're going to give yourself that extra edge.
But them legs need work too, honey. Let's not get lazy. Let's not get lazy, honey.
Staying in top shape is of utmost importance to consistently produce the breathtaking thrill seen in every show.
Oh my God, his back. Yeah, you couldn't do that if you were fat. You just couldn't because it would mess the water up.
Weight training, ballet training, aerobic training. We practice between every show. We work very hard together as a team too.
Oh, his hand just disappears in her shine.
Always be the best.
Always
Their
be the
quest
best.
for excellence is evidenced by the dozens of world record firsts
Jesus.
held by the Cypress Gardens
That is wild that they can do that, though.
skiers. Team members have competed in some of the most prestigious water ski tournaments in the world, and they have the trophies to prove it.
We've been in Wisconsin, we've been in Michigan, we've been in California, Dallas, Fort Worth.
But you chose to live in Florida. You made that choice.
Our show skiing helps us so much, keeping us in condition to go to these other tournaments, and I think we have a little bit of an advantage.
See, if you were a bigger girl, your body, your skin's not, your skin's malleable. So as soon as you hit the water, it's going to fold, honey, and it's going to cause turbulence, and you're just going to be done, honey. I'm a big girl, honey. I would never be able to do that. Oh.
Watching the
Oh, no, ma'am.
Delta Wing kite climb high into the sky.
Don't wake me up, girl. Don't close your eyes. Y'all remember that song? Isn't it on Matilda? Isn't it Matilda? Have that sounds like the Matilda song, and this is before Matilda.
Watching the Delta Wing kite climb high into the sky, one can imagine the incredible thrill of floating among the clouds. The skilled pilots must constantly be aware of the many variables that
Yeah, you don't see people do this anymore because it's just crazy.
can affect their flight. But they also have the opportunity to enjoy the ride of a
But I bet you it would be nice to do it if you weren't scared of dying. I'm sure it is pretty fun to do it.
lifetime.
Oh my God. My stomach.
like an eagle
You can do this at Disney, honey.
in the sky.
In the sky. Sky.
Touch the clouds.
Touch the clouds. Touch my
Universe is
Girl, no man.
passing by.
This is making me nauseous.
Freedom. The
Freedom.
song that I sing.
Sing.
For the freedom.
Didn't they get rid of this ride at Disney? I think
Flying
so.
free is probably the ultimate high that there is. You're cut free, free like the birds.
Free like that wig, honey. Girl.
It's
a challenge. Every time you go up there.
Everybody looks like I think he broke his neck before doing this. You know what I
Something
mean?
new.
Yeah. This is why you don't do this, because you
Happening.
break things, honey.
Something. Try to stay up.
Yeah, I thought Soarin' closed, Mr. Lou. Is it still open?
Millions with its blend of natural. the Golden Spectacular.
I just want to go there for the ice
Place.
cream. And y'all said it's closed now, right? Didn't y'all say it's closed? There really weren't any hot guys in this one, really. In the 80s had such a lot of hot guys in the 80s, but early 80s. All right, let's see what this one is. Oh my God.
Animal. That fishing view.
Travel, thank you so much for the super chat, honey. Long-time lurker, first-time chatter tonight. Thanks for having me, but the Cypress video took me about 20 years ago into the past. Thanks for hilarious and cringe memories. Aw, you're welcome, honey. Thank you so much for that, honey. Thank you so much for that, Traveler, honey. I really appreciate the super chat. I'm glad it was able to bring you back and we were able to watch it together. I wish I could have went to the place and had the ice cream. I didn't know about it, honey. But totally, all the times I flew into Florida for the Disney, I would have definitely stopped by there just for that ice cream, honey.
The finest, most field our place. You've got in it.
Hold on, let me skip to the donation. Yeah, because they're going to show you how they get ready when they get ready.
Rights and privileges. Anti-hunters ignore the $40 million a day or $14 million per year that hunters.
Price per gallon, $1.27. Girl.
Pump into.
But I feel like gas was really cheap at one point during Obama. Like when Obama first took over, like it didn't go to 99 cents one time.
Our nation's economy, creating enough economic activity to.
Oh my God, all the cigarettes.
Support thousands of jobs. They are misdirected about the health and well-being of our animal populations. President of the oldest turkey call manufacturing company in America, Lynch Game Calls, and is one of the businesses of other. While Alan enjoys turkey hunting tradition.
Okay, I thought this had a skit in it for some reason. When I was prepping for this, I could have sworn there was a skit. Is there not a skit?
Okay. Honey.
Oh, here it is. Maybe this is it.
Whether a hunter has left an area by the proper time.
Let's go hunting. Let's go. Do it.
Are they not speaking American? What is this?
You see all the different sizes of these bucks. Some of them are big, some of them are small. Now we're going to be hunting a big one, hoping you get a shot at a big one. But if we don't see a big deer, maybe you'll get a chance. We got a bunch of spikes coming in that big field I told you. We go hunting you.
Oh my God, honey, learn English, honey. That's what they love to say. Well, we're going to turn it on them, honey. Learn English.
We may get a shot at a spike, but hoping that one of these basket racks or a bigger buck will walk out in there with all of the dough. Okay?
Okay.
We're going up here, I guess, and going into this pipeline.
Jeez.
And might as well get the grunt call out and get the.
Honey, I'm not going on no back road with some man in a Bronco, honey.
I'll take this rattling bag. It's a deer track right here, Nick. Get your gun.
Hey, I got deer track.
Get your gun. What?
Take this rattling bag. It's a deer track right here, Nick. Get your gun.
Hey, I got deer tracks on this side.
I mean, listen, if you go hunting, I have nothing against you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. My God, the hypocrisy with me being a meat eater and throwing shade. But girl, do we have to be so trashy about it? You know?
No, around here, Nick. Be quiet. Don't slam your door too hard.
Don't slam your door too hard, honey. The car was binging, honey, when he opened the door. Don't slam your door, but the dinging. Come on, honey.
Come on, Nick. I'm going to stay with you right now. I got these two stands set up like that so I can hunt with you a little bit. And you just crawl on up.
Get you.
You know.
Get you.
Get in, I'll bring your rifle up to you. Okay. Won't you put
What
your
the
shell on your
hell?
gun.
What is this?
Put it back on safe.
Okay, we ain't gonna. I don't want to watch anymore because I don't want to see nothing bad happen, obviously, to the deer. All right, collecting Beanie Babies for fun and profit. I don't think we've seen this one before. We're gonna check this one out. This is from VHS Basement. I meant to say the other channel's names and I forgot.
The ocean. The Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
Golfing.
Okay.
Boating. Beanie Babies.
Why do we have the porn music now?
Hi, I'm Jenny. It seems like everyone is collecting Beanie Babies. In 1993, a company called TY released their first 9 beanies. Each year, more have been introduced, and once they retire, their value has so far increased as collectors create a...
The Beanie Babies were the original crypto scam.
strong demand.
No, Steve.
Other companies, like Coca-Cola,
It literally was crypto of its time, honey.
Disney, Denny's, and
Because
others,
people were like, you're going to use the American government's going to swap over to Beanie Babies for currency. You're going to be able to pay for, like, you know, your movies for the Beanie Baby. You just cut the inside of the Beanie Baby and you pour some of the insides to pay for stuff. I remember going to Walmart and you would just chop the Beanie Baby's head off and pour a little bit in the cashier's hand. And it just, the original NFT. Totally, Rebecca.
have jumped aboard the Beanie Mania. TY Beanie Babies can be found in thousands of retail stores, and retired
68
beanies
and
are
charged,
sold in
Oliver,
secondary
honey.
markets, such as in beanie magazines, on the internet, beanie conventions, and special swap meet shows held in almost every city.
Girl,
There are so
you just go in with a big purse, honey.
many people who love and collect beanies. I've been able to meet many collectors who share our interests and who are kind enough.
Because I was not going to collect these for my daughter. I told her, no, we're not going to do that. And because there was the lines at the stores and all that kind of thing. And we ended up going to look for some for a friend.
Oh, honey.
And I'm not the only one that's done that, but a lot of people, they go to look for them for friends and they suddenly start buying them and they just get addicted. It's some type of crazy addiction.
What? Anytime one person wants everything, it happens, honey.
They should have a Beanie Anonymous club.
It could have been clams, honey, and you would have got into it, honey. It's just the point of trying to get something someone else doesn't have so you get rich, honey.
You know, like Alcoholics Anonymous. It's except that
Oh, Lance says my cousin got my aunt to spend thousands on Beanie Babies. God rest her soul.
it's not bad for you.
We're collecting Beanie Babies at this point. Truly we're gonna try to get all of them.
Funko
it's going to
Pops,
be a challenge to
totally.
do that. We read a lot in the paper about the Beanie Baby swap meets and.
I love how she says we. Like, it's her and her kids. Honey, you're the adult in the room. The kids are literally drooling in their face. You're the one doing this, honey. This is your decisions.
And in
These
the want-ads,
are
people
your
who are selling their
Come on,
Beanie
honey.
Babies.
Girl, it's basically the same thing as the hunter from before, except when you shoot your Beanie Babies, they just lay out and don't make a mess.
Have my connections at different stores when the new Beanie Babies come out or the new shipment comes in. I'll get some phone calls and people will let me know that the new ones are in.
I
and I hear
need
about
'em,
other
but she
people
needs that
who
fix,
have a
honey.
stash and are selling them for good prices and
Smelly
so forth.
bellies? I
So
don't
what I
remember
want to
that,
do
Rebecca.
eventually is, over time, get a lot more of the retired ones and certainly get all the new ones that are coming out. And
Beanie
then hold on to them
Babies,
for as long as possible, and then as time
beanies
goes
with
on, start doing some
love.
selling and make some money off them. I had no clue when I started this that
Beanie
there was going to be money in
Babies.
it. And there's some we have that are doubles, but I don't mind parting with one of them. And so I'm kind of going to see what happens in the future and
We need
hopefully make a little bit of money on it.
There's a lot of other Beanie Baby type things going on. We have the Meanie Beanies. We have the Coca-Cola Beanies.
The Meanie Beanies.
We have the Harley Beanies. We have...
Girl, they didn't get his name.
Blush Beanies. I mean, everybody's getting in on the market.
The
on
lazy
beanies.
the smushy beanies, the eeny beanies, beanie
Everybody
beanies,
wants to get in on
the
it
boony
and
bonny
jump on the
beanies.
market while they can, while it's booming. And the thing about the other bears is I think it brings a little bit more added diversity to the show, if not just Beanie Babies. I know a lot of Beanie Baby shows you go to, you get cards, you get all the other stuff. And here we just have Beanie Babies and the Grateful Dead and the Meanie Beanies, which are all
Grateful Dead?
bean-filled babies, and their supply and demand, just like I said, makes them worth more or makes them worth less.
The Weenie Beanies.
And from what I've seen on the market, the
Telly
Coca-Cola
Beanies.
and the Grateful Dead are starting to move just like the Thai
Where's the
Beanies.
Grateful
There's
Dead?
supply and demand. They're retiring. They're bringing out new, and that's the whole name of the
Now,
game: is retiring
people are
and bringing out new,
homeless,
so people keep interested in the game. And
Next thing you know, he's in a back alley doing something really dirty just to get a beanie fix. Girl, I need that beanie. I'll do anything, please. I need a beanie fix.
I think Thai does a really good job of that, and a lot of the other companies are starting to follow that.
I love beanies. They're very collectible. They're cute. There's
She's
a lot
meanie
of
for a
styles.
beanie, honey.
And
A
then
baked beans beanie
collected
baby.
A lot of the ones that I liked. Oh, let's just get another one of these. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. And then by the time you walk out, you come out with 25. You already have.
You have a problem.
And then you go to another store a month later, and you may have come out with 10, which you already got the time
You have a problem.
before. So now you've got pairs and triplets.
You have a problem.
And then when they retire, oh, you start trading them.
You're in a back alley doing trade for a beanie baby. You have a problem. Like you're doing anything you can on your knees. You have a problem.
Well, if you want an older retired, someone's looking for this, you trade. If they're like
Hello, coffee.
Disney beanies, you trade, and it becomes kind of an obsession. See, I love Disney, Barbies. I can't say Hot Wheels, but I'm a kid myself, and so
This is Amy Adams before she took her obsession to acting.
I can relate to a lot of this kind of stuff. I mean, get me in a Warner Brothers store, a Disney store, going to Disney World. I mean, it's the fascination of toys.
Okay, so adults are really into this, but let's don't forget that kids like them too.
These are some of the Beanie Babies my mommy bought me. Hissy.
Oh, honey.
Pay the money not to stand in line. You go to get your new beanies, the new releases. They come out with 10 or 12 every 6 months. You stand in line for 3 or 4 hours and waiting to pay $5 for your beanie when you could come to a show like this and buy your
The thing
beanie
she
that you
did for
want,
that
you don't
Princess
have to wait in line
Di-Bear.
for just a couple dollars more. And that's the difference between the regular market and the secondary market. We can ask whatever we want on the prices of the beanies. And what we do is we take
Beanie
the
Daddy's
time
not
out of standing in
bad,
line
but
and waiting
I don't
for a beanie. And basically you can come here and pick anything you want, from the new ones to the latest retireds to the brand new ones that just come out last.
Did he just use the
3
R
months
word?
ago. And when the new ones come out in 3 months again and they retire the ones that they're going to retire, they'll all be here.
Oh my
You'll be able to find it
God.
here.
25 million teeny beanies, and you figure they're a
They caught him. Girl, they raided his home and found he had teeny beanies. Girl.
lot of new collectors in there, millions of new collectors. And we see there's a whole new generation of collectors now. The people that we were selling to in December and January and February of this year mostly have completed their collections, but there are lots of new collectors. Mostly
They caught
at
them
the
all,
lower
didn't he?
intermediate levels. Not too many who are looking. We have the Royal Blue Peanut here for $5,500. We don't have too many people.
What? What? It's, ma'am, 1998. Excuse me.
People who are in that market as yet. But we did sell one of these. We sold a teddy last week for $2,500. A cranberry.
This has to be, girl. There is some money laundering going on with this. Has to be.
Old-faced teddy. So there is still a market, but we would say these days the majority of the people are looking for the more recent retired ones. There are not as many people today spending $2,000 and $3,000 on a single beanie as there were a few months ago. We think that's because
A snake?
as the new generation will take some time to work their way up to that level.
I don't know. I don't think it's just the collectability. I think one of the main attractions is that they can get them so inexpensively, and then later they have the opportunity to go up in value so much. And I don't know, some people say it's in the beans. There's some kind of addictive thing in the beans.
It's called meth, honey.
Every day. The lefties, the liberties, all that good stuff like that. And that's where all these people are here for.
They have, what's her
Almonds
name?
they can get all the time. The hard ones they're here to get.
Well, I just think it's a really exciting possibility of what might be, what the value might be in the future. What is it that you have that's going to be the next Garcia, or making sure that you have before the next retirement, making sure that you have everything. And
the next retirement, excuse me. Excuse me. All right, this is from Retro Cato Found VHS. Royal Caribbean Splendor of the Seas inaugural celebration. Let's see what this is.
An 18-hole miniature golf course.
That's nice.
A spectacular state-of-the-art theater.
Oh, that's nice.
One of the largest
That's gorgeous.
ships ever to cruise in Europe. Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Splendor
Damn,
of the
honey,
Seas.
that thing's big, honey.
Hi, welcome aboard Royal Caribbean's newest vessel, the Splendor of the Seas.
Girl, that hair is the moment.
We're here in Hamburg, Germany, where our first guests are beginning to board this beautiful ship.
Yes. I'm a cruising
She's more than
girl.
twice the size
I
of
love a
any other
cruise,
Royal
Mr.
Caribbean
Lou,
ship
even though
ever
it's so bad for the environment and people. I do. I'm just going to be honest. We all have a trashy side, and we all have trashy ways. And my trashy way is I like a cruise, honey.
Sail in Europe, one of the largest ever to sail the
My favorite part of the cruise ship, seriously, can we talk for a second? My favorite part of the cruise ship is when we're standing on the back of the boat and they lift the sewage barge up and they dump all that trash and sewage and plastics and oils. Oh my God, just knowing we're sticking a knife right into planet Earth's little bit of our body and we're turning and we just turn it and turn it and turn it and turn it. Then you look up and you see that glorious carbon smoke fill the atmosphere and you're thinking, you know what? I'm not here forever, but my God, did we leave a little mark on this planet.
continent. She's also among the fastest in the world, which means more ports and more time ashore. The inaugural festivities are on the same grand scale. Gala lunches, dinners, tours, and preview cruises are wowing these travel professionals and media VIPs from all over the world.
You know, it's the 90s when you can't tell the genders at all. Like, in the 90s, I really feel like it was a very non-binary moment. The dressing, the hairstyles, everybody just looked the same.
Now we'd like you to share in the excitement. So sit back, relax, and let us take you on a tour of this spectacular ship. These people are European travel professionals.
Yeah, that's true, Rebecca. I mean, I must say, if you're going to go on a cruise, don't go on the cheaper lines. Try to stick to really higher, expensive cruises. You're going to pay more, but you're paying for quality people. Because, honey, if you're going on like the bottom feeder Carnival, honey, it's Walmart at sea, honey. Seriously. It's like a trailer park at sea. Don't do it, honey. It's not worth it. It's not fun.
They're seeing this ship for the first time, and they're excited. Nothing like the Splendor of the Seas has ever been seen in Europe before.
Beautiful, just beautiful.
It's just a wonderful ship.
Also, my room is fantastic.
And it's marvelous. It's not too safe for Germany. It's something
luxury.
There's a lot of glass around all the rooms, and you can be...
Girl, if they interview someone with a mustache next, don't get on that cruise. I'm just saying, don't stand too close to the heavens.
You have the feeling that you are always outside. Overwhelming.
Rod, have you ever...
That's why everybody looks the same. It's Germany.
Ever seen this much excitement for a new ship?
Not like this, Jen. Just look at these people. They are having a marvelous time here.
Now, that's Angela Merkel, honey.
On the Splendor in Hamburg, Germany. And we're producing this video so our travel agency friends in the United States and Canada can share this excitement with us and with these people here. So they'll get a chance to see the Splendor before it comes to Miami this November.
Let's start our tour here in the center.
I must say, though, I love 90s design. Girl, this ship is breathtaking to me. It's like, what is that? What is the design language for like the really eccentric gold Gothic interior? What is that called? I can't think of it right now. But like just that big piece in the middle right there. And I love the 90s furniture. The Gilded Age. Sorry. Thank you, Rebecca. This is gorgeous. 90s meets the Gilded Age. Girl, please. Like, if I could buy this ship and it looked just like this, I'd be so happy.
Trim lobby, one of the hallmarks of Royal Caribbean ships. But this is different. A full 7 decks in height with glass on both sides and a skylight above.
Fancy mall,
Take you up
totally.
past marble fountains and lush
Like, who
foliage.
doesn't love a mall? I love a mall. And you're literally on a mall in the water.
Your first hint why this ship is
Ah,
nicknamed
those
Ship of
couches.
Light.
I love
If
it.
you're familiar with some of our other ships, you might expect to find the pursers and shore excursion desks right here in the Centrum lobby. Not on this ship. Our
Wait, so there's people in her shit? Is that what? Wait a minute. What'd she say? You normally
If you're
find pursers in her shit?
familiar with some of our other ships, you
There's people. I don't dig through people's shit, honey.
might expect to find the pursers and shore excursion desks right here in the Centrum lobby. Not on this ship. Our famous champagne
Not on this shit, okay?
bar and terrace here in the Centrum lobby. Not
on this shit.
Our famous champagne bar and terrace is here instead.
She's got champagne in her shit, honey. Okay, fancy. Fancy shit, honey.
You'll find the more business-like functional places one deck up. The scenic elevators take you up through the light-filled Centrum all the way to the top of the ship.
They only use rainbow vacuums, coffee. That is it really, you know what? It is a gorgeous ship, though.
Here we are at the hallmark of all Royal Caribbean ships, the Viking Crown Lounge. We're a full 11 decks above the ocean. What a panoramic view. The perfect place to relax, kick back, and let the world pass by. And at night, the Viking Crown Lounge turns into a rocking disco.
Girl, what? Danny DeVito is getting down, honey.
The Viking Crown Lounge turns into a rocking.
Look at this dude right here, Danny
Disco.
DeVito. Girl.
The Viking
Sheila is getting it,
Crown
honey.
Lounge turns into a rocking
Sheila used to be a Mormon, but not while she's on the ship, honey.
disco.
Sheila is getting it, honey.
Golf at sea. Why not?
Okay,
Splendor
no,
of the
man.
Greens is not mills.
We don't care about no golfing, honey. Oh, that's
the crystal
pretty.
canopy.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
4,500 square foot roof of glass that moves. When it's not over the golf course, the canopy
Yeah, but we need the buffet.
is over the solarium, protecting you when Mother Nature doesn't cooperate. This is the pool area that's reminiscent of a Greek temple, with fountains, Greek columns, stone flooring,
Greek me,
and a
honey.
cafe. Let's have a look at the ship-shape center and spa here on board the Splendor of the
wait a
Seas. As you'll find on nearly all Royal Caribbean vessels.
Honey, you're on vacation. Hey, girl, now one thing I can say is you need to be walking, but you're on vacation, so you'll walk. But should you be up in there exercising? Girl, that's wasted space. You could be putting a restaurant there, honey. Ain't nobody needs to be working out like this, honey. If you're on a cruise, honey. You're on a cruise.
Only the latest in exercise machines and aerobics classes.
Nobody's going on a cruise. People go on a cruise to binge, honey. Cruising is all about excess, honey. Ain't nobody going on there to lose some weight.
Enjoy herbal therapy treatments, whirlpools,
Herbal therapy, like 420, honey.
the beauty salon, finished sauna and steam bath with windows just about everywhere,
When? Why don't people see a machine?
even in the massage rooms.
That's a little too. Okay, wait. That's Harvey Weinstein high, honey.
On the sweeping sun deck is the main outdoor pool with glass that blocks the wind but not the view.
Cruising is fun.
Further forward, you'll find our indoor-outdoor Windjammer Cafe right near the pool. Here we serve casual buffet breakfasts and lunches with a wonderful view. Even when you're inside, you feel like you're outside.
Looks like a Wendy's, honey. Literally, Wendy's used to look like this. It's really gorgeous.
Feast your
It's 10 out of 10
eyes
for
on
me.
the fabulous King and I dining room. The Far Eastern decor beautifully
King and Die?
eyes on the fabulous King and I dining room.
King and Die, so you eat and die?
The Far Eastern decor beautifully captures the exotic mood of Siam. You're cradled by walls of glass 20 feet high. This makes your dining experience on board Splendor of the Seas.
And then when the buffet gives you rumbles, honey, you can throw your diarrhea all over the glass. Just like monkeys.
Truly unique. And need I say it? Royal Caribbean cuisine, with its variety of choices, is the envy of all ships afloat. Now, let's go down to 42nd Street. The theater, that is.
No, we want food.
Now, this isn't a lounge with a stage on one end. It's a real theater.
It
has clear sight lines from virtually every seat in the house. An orchestra pit that lowers and raises
And down
hillside on
that
Broadway.
jazz, I'm gonna
The theater spans
rouge my
2 decks
knees
and
and wear
boasts the
my
most sophisticated
stockings
lighting
down.
equipment with state-of-the-art laser effects. As befits a
Laser.
real theater, the productions are full-scale Broadway quality.
Oh, look
Featuring
at 'em,
shows
honey.
like By
Yes.
George's Gershwin, It's a Wonderful World, and Rag to Rock.
Yes, honey.
Okay, when you're in the mood to
Pop and swerve.
dance the night away, check out one of the many lounges on board the Splendor of the Seas. This is the Top Hat Lounge, an intimate, charming show lounge reminiscent of a 1930s ballroom, featuring dancing to live bands and late-night entertainment. Royal Caribbean is famous for letting you choose your favorite music, from elegant ballroom dancing to down-home country western, or irresistible Caribbean
Yes,
island
honey,
rhythms.
Caribbean.
It's your call and Royal Caribbean's pleasure. Looking for our famous Casino Royale? Once again, Royal Caribbean delivers nothing but the best in blackjack, poker, craps, slots. It's just like Vegas. The Schooner Bar has become a favorite meeting place for most Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, I was going to say back when you had to dress
Yes.
up, totally Maddie.
It's nautical.
I'd still dress up, though. I'd still dress up.
Theme and piano bar are enjoyed on ships through
I must say, though, what do you girls think, seriously? I like the design. Everything they're showing so far, it's a little bit dated, but I love this look. So I think it's gorgeous.
throughout our fleet, but it's especially inviting here on board the Splendor of the Seas.
This is the Papa Room.
Accommodations
Oh, girl, that TV is scary. It could fall on somebody.
on this ship are something to see.
Okay, now this decor in this room is horrible.
Each stateroom is large enough for a sitting area, and 1 in 4 staterooms has its own private balcony. Talk about traveling in style.
Okay, this is okay.
Take a look at the Royal Suite. There's a baby grand piano, your own separate bedroom,
A piano that no one can play.
and a luxurious marble whirlpool bath. The Splendor of the Seas provides a number of comfortable retreats from all the
Why are the chairs wobbling?
activities available. The Splendor of the Seas
That's that tub Britney Spears drowned in.
provides a number of comfortable retreats from all the
It's
activities
wobbling.
available on board. There's the card room and this beautiful wood-paneled library stocked with over 1,500 books. There's even
This is the best thing about if y'all like books like I do, especially rare ones. Girl, I have so many books from the cruises. They don't check that. Girl, you just go and you just take them. You go in, take the book. They have new books, honey. Girl, get all of the Harry Potters. Bye. Should I not be saying I did that? I really didn't. I'm just joking.
An exciting program of lectures by noted experts on subjects as varied as art, photography, and cultural anthropology.
Them really expensive photography coffee table books.
Let's face it, shopping plays some part in everyone's vacation. In addition to the bargains you'll find on shore, there's a shop.
But one thing I will say, the ships at port in Florida, they have a fireplace where you can burn the books you don't agree with.
Shopper's paradise of incredible duty-free treasures.
Don't buy anything on the
Fort
ship.
Splendor of the Seas.
It's ridiculous.
For younger families are fully super.
Yeah,
they
we
can
don't
just
need
hang
that.
out or dance to the hottest hits.
See, now this is what I don't understand. I talked about this before when I told you girls about the cruise ship. They literally have clubs for teens that have mocktails and dance floors. I'm like, why? No, this is not appropriate.
In their own high-tech nightclub.
I'm so drunk. I think the bartender put something in here, Rebecca. I can really feel it.
The splendor of the seas embodies all the best. Take our passengers to a new level of
So pretty.
Guests, Europe and the Caribbean as they've never seen them before.
So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Decorating with sheets. We're going to have to save this for next time. But this is literally decorating your house with sheets.
We are using one king sheet, floral for the round, and one queen sheet.
We're going to have to watch this for the girls that don't know how to decorate
dimension.
with a sheet, honey.
Mark out 48.5 inches along the
She's
quarter.
literally going to put sheets on her wall, honey. Sheets on her wall. Sheets.
And with that, our room is finished.
On her wall.
It's perfect. Beautiful.
Tell me you're poor without telling me you're poor. You only can afford the house note, but not to decorate it, then you don't need the house. Girls, it has been a night. I have got to get ready for Twitch. I'm going to be playing with the girls. We're going to be playing some Fortnite. Girls, it's been fun. We have so many more videos that I have found for us. We got to check out Tuesday. I mean, we have Princess of Europe, Motorola, Craig Claiborne. We have so many other videos we have to take a look at. We even have to take a look at this one, honey, decorated with sheets. But girls, it has been really, really fun. I appreciate you girls. Thank you again, Snake Trash, for the super chat. Thank you girls for being part of the girls subscription membership thing. Tomorrow night, girls, we will be watching a lovely movie. Let's go ahead and take a look at what movie we're going to be watching tomorrow. I'm going to pull up the girls membership poll. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, my friends. Let's see what we're watching tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Watch Along Party. We are going to be watching June 18th, Watch Party. We're going to be watching Student Seduction, available on YouTube. Student Seduction with 43%. So, girls, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're watching Student Seduction, a Lifetime original available on YouTube. So everybody should be able to sync up and we'll watch it together. Thank you, girls, again. Travel, thank you also for the super chat, honey. I really appreciate it. It was very kind and very, very nice. Fractured Movie 1. Girls, loves and kisses, my best wishes. If you girls are up later in a little bit, I'll see you over on Twitch. Thank you again, girls. Have a wonderful night.